Namaste and welcome to my Wednesday Wellness. So today I'm going to talk about the winter solstice because it's that time. A couple of days it's going to be the winter solstice, 21st, what is it? Winter solstice is when the sun is at its most southerly point. So when the earth is most tilted. So if we're in the northern hemisphere, we are as far away as we're going to get. So it is the longest night, shortest day of the year. So as you probably know, for ever and ever, this has been a day of a sacred day, because it's quite a thing. The longest night and the shortest day. And you can imagine before electricity, it was even more so. But even for us now, and especially actually now, because it's such a busy time that we're in, it's much more stimulating age that we live in. So the sun is quite stimulating, and the nighttime is a natural time of stillness. So we have a larger time of stillness. So that's an opportunity. So what the earth really is inviting us to do at this time is to be still, to grab that stillness and just to be with it. And so I'm inviting you, if you'd like to start your own solstice ritual, your own winter solstice practice. So you might have some thoughts on what shape that can take. You can also, it's a really nice thing to do just to check out what's going on around you, because there's gatherings all around you. So that may resonate with you. That may be too out there, but it's always just fun to see what people are doing to mark these really special sacred times. But if you don't want to jump in on that, and by that I could just mean doing a 2-hour yoga workshop on Friday evening, just to be with that time, because how it supports us in our practice and our wellness is that the earth is supporting your stillness, because the earth is at its most still. So if you choose stillness and moving inside, the earth is doing that. So it will support you doing that. So if you want to do your own practice, if you don't feel like going out, because it is a nice time to be in. So just take a few minutes for yourself. So a couple of things you might want to do is, one, light a candle, because that's traditionally always been done. Bonfires have been lit just to honor the light in this time of great darkness. So light a candle. It also wakes up the subconscious mind. So do that first. Then another thing you can use is Ganda. So the oil that we would be using is Yoganda ground, because it is the one that most invites us inwards. Vetiver just really, really grounds you and earths you. And so, this is the perfect time to use this oil. And then also just to be with your breath. So when you apply the oil, just to be with your breath. So when you are being with your breath, which I just mean breathe consciously, I'd love you to focus on the time after the exhalation. So you've got 4 parts to your breath: your inhalation, your time full of air; your exhalation, your time empty of air. So I'd love you to focus on the time that you're empty of air. This is called the gateway to meditation. But because the earth is at its most still on this night, if you focus on that time after your exhalation, that is the time of most stillness. So just do a little meditation on that, by which I mean don't hold it out, just a few seconds, and just being aware of that beautiful time after exhalation, when there's a beautiful stillness in the body. And then you can stay a little time in that meditation if you like, but then it might be nice just to write. So this is a suggestion for your own winter solstice ritual. So you'll probably have ideas of your own, I hope you will. But quite a nice thing to do is to write. So you could write about achievements, because obviously we're coming towards the end of the year also. It's the first day of winter. So it doesn't feel like that, but it's the first day of winter. So use it as a time to write down so probably start with some challenges that you faced in the last year. Maybe pick 3 or 5 challenges and just write them down, challenges that you faced in the last year, and be with them, rather than just letting them go immediately. Be with them, honor them, mark them. And then again on the exhalation, if you're ready to let them go and forgive anybody involved, then it's quite nice to turn it around and talk about the achievements. So write about your achievements. So it could be really nice to get a book. You possibly already have a very beautiful notebook that's sitting somewhere that maybe is being used, maybe isn't being used. And you could even use the same one year on year for your winter solstice ritual every year. pull it out every year and see what you did last year. And so you're maybe 3 to 5 achievements that you did in the last year. So just to honor those, because we have a habit of not honoring enough what we've achieved. You kind of don't take time to celebrate it. So just honor what you've achieved, write it down and just mark it. And then finally, to write down the things you're grateful for. Again, 3 to 5 or more, if there's more, because that's the most beautiful space to finish in, is what you're grateful for in the year. And so that's just a nice way to mark. So that's a little ritual. If you have any ideas yourself of rituals, please write them underneath, because I'd love other thoughts as well on what you do, how you mark this very, very sacred time of year. But please, just take a few, even if it's 5 minutes, just take some time to mark this special time of the year. Thank you very much. Next week, I'm not going to be here because it's the day after Christmas Day, so I'm going to have a holiday, but the week after I'll be with you. So I hope you have a great holiday. Thank you so much for being with me. Happy Christmas, happy holidays, namaste.